Alright, let's talk about this shitty episode of Monday Night Raw. And the reason I'm going to say shitty, because, I'm going to be perfectly honest, this is my thoughts. If you fucking love the show, let me know why you did down in the comments. I don't know how you would, unless you're just the biggest WWE mark of all time. So, the way it started, I like the whole Mick Foley dynamic where he's talking about the ratings, where he knows if, he does not do good, he's gone. We had Roman Reigns, and they were chanting, delete, delete, let's go, good job, let's go, Matt Hardy's the best. But Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and tonight they sign a steel cage match between Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns, and then Seth Rollins starts to show off against Rusev, in which was a decent match. Everything up until the cruiserweights had me about to fall asleep. This is why I wanted it to go back to 2 hours for so long now. Man, the Divas match between Charlotte and troll-looking Dana Brooke and the 12-year-old looking Bayley, and then Sasha Banks was alright. Ready for the triple threat at Clash of Champions. Cesaro versus Sheamus. Why? We have been seeing this for what it seems like a year between these two, and then we want to have them in a best of 7. Why? We've seen it. Nothing's gonna come of this at all. They're both gonna just fade off in obscurity, and no one's gonna give a fuck. I mean, everybody likes Cesaro. He puts on amazing matches. So does Sheamus. But when it comes down to it, they don't care. They're not gonna push them enough. They pushed Sheamus, and it was alright. And he was good as a heel. But just do something with your roster. Bo Dallas, why? I don't care about Bo Dallas anymore. In NXT, he was legit fucking awesome. This crap, and the funny thing is, when he started getting his new push, we all heard about, I'm pretty sure you guys heard about it, him getting drunk at an airport and getting escorted out by the police. That happened, and then we find out that he's getting pushed again on Monday Night Raw, and hitting the Crossroads as his new finisher. Nah. Only one man can do that, and that is Mr. Cody Rhodes. But, the Braun Strowman versus Sin Cara, I'm surprised Sin Cara got any moves. Really? Okay. Of course Braun Strowman won. There was no doubt about that. I've always liked the squash match dynamic of things, but when you make him squash somebody on your roster like Sin Cara, it just makes Sin Cara look like shit. He was already not that good, but now he just looks like you're just throwing in the towel in this guy. It's just a matter of time before we see him leave the company, or Hunico, whatever the hell who's playing him now. Not the real Sin Cara, but we had the Chris Jericho thing was actually pretty funny. He comes out and he's like, brace face, row 12, you're on the list. I was done. Mick Foley stealing people's catchphrases. He's the worst GM. He's trying to break up his friendship between him and Kevin Owens. And that brought back memories of that whole big list he had in WCW of the moves he can do, because he was trying to be like Dean Malenko. Of course, I got the network. I watched it. That was good. The list thing was good until the Shining Stars of all fucking people. No one gives a rat's ass about these guys. No one cheers or boos them when they come out. So why the hell are you still putting them on TV? Stop. Just completely stop. The New Day, I'm going to be completely honest, I got tired of them months ago. I liked their first 5 months as reign as tag team champions. It wasn't boring. It was good. Now it's stale for me. They're trying too hard to be funny. It feels like I've seen everything they've done. Enzo and Cass, great. I'm not going to like seeing those guys on TV. Those guys are great. I think it's a matter of time for the tag team champions. Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows, I have no problem. I wish they were both a little bit better, but they're always pretty entertaining. So Chris Jericho, Sami Zayn, that's going to be a good match. If it happens at Clash of Champions, I think that's going to be pretty decent. Now, the Cruiserweights, I waited so long just to see my favorite guy in the Cruiserweights, TJP. He didn't even show up on the show tonight, which was fine because that Fatal 4-Way was fucking awesome. The best match we've had on Raw in quite some time. Dude, when Brian Kendrick fucking put that Rich Swan's foot in the steel step, I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? And that kick Rich Swann hit on Cedric Alexander, he's dead. I was like, there's no way. He was 100% on the ground. Like, you could have pinned him. Then he goes him over. I love how he pulls him over into the corner. You know, they did the 450 splash on the top rope. He jumps and then fucking hits it. How the hell? If Brian Kendrick would have broke up that pin, Rich Swann would have won, and I'd have been fine with that. What I actually thought they were going to go with was Grand Metalik versus TJ Perkins again, because who would not want to see that match again? I'm going to be completely honest, that was the best match I've seen all year. Legit. TJ Perkins versus Grand Metalik was fucking awesome. So, what a match. I mean, like, Brian Kendrick won. I had a brain fart there. Brian Kendrick won, and what pissed me off about this match, like, there was something that did. The crowd. When they introduced them, it was like crickets. What the, do you guys, I understand if you don't have the network, that's fine. But they put this crap on YouTube. Why couldn't they, YouTube free, go watch it. They didn't, so it was like we had a bunch of, they were not real fans. They were just there, like, oh, let's go to Monday Night Raw, so cool. That's what they were there for. They were not hardcore wrestling fans. The hardcore wrestling fans were the ones that were chanting, delete, the ones that were chanting, this is awesome. Everybody else was just there to be there, I felt like, and they didn't want to do anything. They caught on to what the hell was going on in the ring, and thank God they did, because if it would have been like fucking crickets the whole match, I'd have been done with, oh my God, I'd have been so pissed. But Brian Kendrick won, and I was happy. Brian Kendrick versus TJ Perkins will be insane at Clash of Champions. Oh my God, I can't even wait. TJP, let's go. He win. TJP's the fucking shit. Oh, he's awesome. The steel cage match, I don't know why I keep calling the Hell in a Cell, was decent. I think Rusev did come out, but Roman Reigns fell to the floor first. And then Rusev comes out, and they both start attacking Roman Reigns. You know, this whole thing with Roman Reigns, I'm going to be honest, I didn't want to see him back in the spotlight. The dude got suspended 30 days. Normally, after somebody gets suspended in 30 days, they're like fucking destroyed. No one cares about them. They just get booked crappy. And this dude comes back, and he's immediately in the spotlight again. Come on now. That just looks terrible on the WWE's part. Am I right or wrong here? Even though his matches are always entertaining, that was dumb. So Rusev and Kevin Owens pretty much beat the crap out of him. That's all I watched of it. Jack is playing right now. I don't care. Like I said, there was a couple things I really liked on the show. Rusev versus Seth Rollins was good. Chris Jericho and Mick Foley's segments were pretty funny. Cruiserweights. Let's go. That's going to be the best thing on Raw consistently for the next couple of weeks. I guarantee it. I thought they were going to kick off, like, the way they kicked off this show made me feel like it was going to be good. The ending was good, the Cruiserweight was good, and the kickoff was good. Everything else had me bored. I wanted to fall asleep. So with that being said, this is just a quick review because I'm pretty tired. Like I said, it put me to sleep. What was your favorite parts of the night? Like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know down in the comments below. I am out. Thank you so much for watching.